Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. About 2, 3, possibly 4 days ago, guys, I put out a post on my community tab about DEI over in America and how Target are slashing their DEI initiatives, and I also said that other big companies over in the United States such as Walmart and McDonald's had also started to follow suit. And I was saying that hopefully it started to trickle down into our country as well. These DEI initiatives need to be slashed from corporations and society as a whole. And yeah, it's wishful thinking. Like I said in my post, if America sneezes, Europe tends to get a cold. It may take a few years, obviously, but I do think it should eventually trickle down into this country. And I do hope so, because I've got an example of DEI in all its splendour right here in a news article on the BBC Sport website. Now, this is regarding Liverpool Football Club, my personal football club who I supported for over 30 years, and they have been taken to court by some, of course, minority called Mr. Farouk, I think his name is, who said he has been racially discriminated against. Taking into consideration this is a Liverpool Football Club in the middle of Liverpool, which is severely woke, severely left-wing and very, very socialist, so I very much doubt that this is actually a thing. Well, in actual fact, I don't think it is a thing, because I've read through this story myself, and yeah, it all seems like I didn't get the job, but my skin colour is brown, so yeah, you discriminated against me type of thing. So without further ado, guys, we'll just quickly breeze through this, and then yeah, I'll just give you my opinion on this. I think it's all horse shit. Like I say, it's all going based on his unsuccessful application, so he just turns to the colour of his skin just simply to make some money out of the courts, I think, anyway. Liverpool FC has denied claims of racial discrimination after rejecting a man's job application for a high-pressure operational role supporting the day-to-day affairs of the football team. Assad Farouk, obviously, I mean, the irony is just mind-boggling. Assad Farouk applied for the role as first-team operations officer at the Premier League High Flyers in November 2022, but was not selected for an interview. He sued the club and has taken his case to an employment tribunal, claiming he was better qualified than a successful candidate, Zach Foley, and had suffered discrimination due to his South Asian heritage. Get the fucking violins out. The club, however, has argued there was no hint of discrimination and said Mr. Farouk's application was shifted out solely due to his salary expectations and lack of suitable experience. Given evidence at the hearing in Liverpool, Mr. Farouk agreed he had no operational football experience. There we go. That's number one. Point number one, should we say, as to why this guy did not get the job. It's got nothing to do with his heritage, his Asian heritage, or his skin colour, or anything like that. It was his lack of suitability for the role, as yeah, everyone could have guessed when I started this video. Given evidence at the hearing in Liverpool, Mr. Farouk agreed he had no operational football experiences, but argued he had transferable skills from roles including overseeing a catering operation at the Qatari World Cup in 2022. So he was a chef's assistant, maybe, something like that. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. Catering operations at the World Cup. He's in the kitchen somewhere making a pot of curry or whatever the hell he's doing. He said he had held part-time job for the Football Association during his university days, helping schedule travel arrangements for youth matches during tournaments, and also worked at Tottenham Hotspur answering phone calls and emails relating to ticketing inquiries. The tribal heard Mr. Foley had previously worked as an International Academy League coach for Liverpool and was working as a football operations manager in the academy at Blackburn Rovers when he applied to rejoin the club. Now, put yourself in Liverpool FC's shoes here, guys. Who would you rather employ for this position that they were advertising for? Would you rather have a catering assistant / receptionist to run the everyday operations of your football club? Or would you rather have someone who worked at an international academy for the club previously and worked in football operations at an academy at Blackburn Rovers? I would simply go for Zach Foley, because he seems a lot more suitable than a kitchen assistant / receptionist. I don't care what colour his skin is. I don't care what religion he was. I don't care about his ethnicity. I don't care about anything like that. If this Farouk Asad Farouk, whatever the hell he's called, had the experience that Zach Foley had he would have been successful in his application. It was his salary expectations and his non-transferable skills, regardless as to what he said. Now, this just nails down my point as to why I made that post initially about DEI. It is a cancer in most large corporations, small corporations, any sort of business or society as a whole. It degrades people's chances on job opportunities based on skin colour, ethnicity and religion. It is divisive. It sections off people into certain subsections. Some are successful, others are deemed to fail, all based on skin colour. This is going backwards. We're going back in time here. Martin Luther King himself wanted everyone to be treated on as merit, not by their skin colour. It was his dream. Every wokey should be going towards. If you want to be successful, you should be successful based on your experience within the job role and not based on your skin colour. That in itself is deep-rooted racism. It needs to be kicked out, it needs to be cut out, and it needs to be destroyed, never to see the light of day ever again. That's my video, guys. I do hope you've all enjoyed your weekends. It's nice to see you all again, and yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments as always, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.